Hi, and welcome to Yolanda's Place. So, if you don't already know, I'm Yolanda, and today, as you can tell from the caption, we are going to talk about mature skin and keeping a healthy, natural glow. I don't wear too much makeup, but yes, I do wear concealer. I do suffer from melasma, which is dark patches basically that are underneath my eyes that for some damn reason just won't go anywhere. So if you'd like to hear more about what I do to keep healthy, glowy skin, please stay tuned. Thank you for staying. And so let's get started. My first product that I use is by Acure. And what this is, it's a brightening cleansing gel, and it has pomegranate, blackberry, and acai. It is 100% vegan, and that's what I like about it. It is a product that really works for my mature skin without doing a lot of stripping, yet it does uncover healthy, glowy skin. But of course, we need to hydrate, and that is one of our biggest things that we need to do. We need to drink more than 8 ounces of glasses of water a day to achieve healthy, glowy skin. So with this product, I find that is what I get. I am getting healthy, glowy skin, and that is why it's a part of my part of what I do every day. And I usually don't use it morning and night. I just pick a time when I do use it because I'm a product junkie. So there's other things that I have that I try to incorporate within my regimen for my skincare. Because I don't wear a lot of makeup, I don't wear foundation, but again, I wear concealer. So I try to keep the melasma underneath my eyes from showing up as much as possible, but some days are better than others, and me getting the most sleep is the best thing for me. I also steam my face and once a week to make sure that I open up those pores so all my serums and different products are able to seep within my skin to keep it plump and keep it hydrated. Okay, so this is what I use, the Acure and brightening gel. Again, this is from Ulta Beauty, and if I'm not mistaken, this was $10. Yes. So I also, even though I have mature skin, I suffer from breakouts, and it's been something ongoing all my life, and I get it from my daddy, and thank you, Daddy. So with that, my son introduced me to this, my 13-year-old, and it is the Raw African Black Soap, and I get this from Amazon, and it's something that really helps me with my breakouts. And when I'm on my menstrual, that is pretty much the time where I really get in there and use it, especially for my chin area and underneath my chin. That is where I have most issues with my breakouts. It's hormonal. I'm sure you suffer too from hormonal breakouts, and you just want to find a method that works. You also want to brighten the area, because if you're like me, hyperpigmentation is huge, and we do our best to prevent anything from leaving marks as much as possible. So, and with any brightening that I do, I'm always using my CeraVe 30 SPF. And the reason that hydrating sunscreen also, this purchase was made from Ulta Beauty, and it is it's a gem. It definitely protects my skin, and it definitely keeps the UVA and UVB rays from penetrating and damaging my skin more. Also, I don't know if you know a lot about sunscreen, but let me share something that I notice people don't talk about this. And the reason to have a sunscreen is to protect, right? And to help with the hyperpigmentation, so whatever is dark doesn't get darker. And so with that, you need zinc oxide. And this particular product has zinc oxide, and it's at a 5% level. This is what is going to help protect your skin. If you're purchasing sunscreens and it doesn't have zinc oxide, basically you've wasted your money. You need zinc oxide to be able to protect your skin. And that zinc oxide is that coating that you put on, and you kind of have that purplish, bluish tint to your skin that it's not the most attractive, but that's when you really know you have the zinc oxide, is when you have that appearance. One thing I've also learned about sunscreen is that if you are into photographing yourself, maybe at weddings or where have you, being out and about, and you want your best photograph, don't take it the day you wear sunscreen. For some reason, pictures seem to get that haze that comes on the skin from the zinc oxide sunscreens. So be aware of that as far as your sunscreens are concerned. So, and also with my cleansers, this is what I use when I am giving myself a peel. I use the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser. This has hyaluronic acid, and this helps to keep my skin hydrated after a peel. You definitely don't want any drying to your skin, and this here can be purchased at Target, and this has been a safe haven. I like the consistency. One thing about this CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser, I do not use this when I am having a really bad breakout, because for some reason the barrier just makes me feel as if my skin is not breathing. So that is one thing that I don't. This is a time when I don't use this. I definitely use this product when I'm after a facial, okay, after a peel, okay. And also on my table here is an old friend of mine, and it is Vani cream. Now, Vani cream, I was first introduced to from an esthetician that I used to go to on a regular. And I love this. It doesn't irritate my skin. It's not too heavy. At the same time, it does have a thickness to it, but at the same time, it's hydrating, and you can put it on thinly, or you can put it on as thick as possible. And also, this particular product is free of dyes, fragrances, masking fragrance, lanolin, paraffins, and formaldehyde. So, and that is a gassy type smell product that they use basically when they're dealing with wood surfaces and plastic. So you definitely don't want this on your skin or any skin products that you may have. This consistency again is pretty thick, but it does the trick as far as going into the skin, smoothing out those fine lines and plumping up the skin. and it just goes right on, and it's not greasy. It does give you a natural sheen, and I really swear by this. This is a staple for me. I recently, I was in Marshall's, and I was hearing a lot about vitamin C and all the great things that vitamin C does for hyperpigmentation, smoothing out fine lines. And I came across this vitamin C probiotic serum, and I purchased this again at Marshall's, and I like it. It's very hydrating. It has hyaluronic acid in it, so it does help with the plumping of the fine lines and keeping the skin hydrated and looking youthful. What I do like about this particular product is I like the dropper. So you're able to pick up your product and drop it into your skin and push it into the skin to hydrate and keep you as plump and youthful as possible. I'm talking about these products because as you mature, you don't realize, that your skin gets off balance. You can be drier, of course, in some areas. You could be normal, and then you're also battling, the fine lines and the deepness of maybe of a wrinkles. And you just want everything to just stay as plump and keep your elasticity as much as possible. Collagen, of course, is very important also. So if you're able to have collagen pills or drinks, of course, go ahead and make that happen also. Whatever we can do to no one's trying to be 21, but I definitely want to be at my best at any age, right? So I have been hearing a lot about rose water. So I was at Ulta Beauty, and I was like, well, you know what, let me go ahead and grab, see if they have rose water, a toner or what have you. And I found this Ulta Beauty rose water facial mist, and it is by Smart Skincare Solution, and this is refreshing, and it hydrates the skin, and it also has aloe in it. What I find with the aloe is that it helps actually stick to the skin. It's like it is absorbing even from the air more water onto the skin. This is something that I use again after peels, and I also will spray all over at night before bed with my other products. And it smells great. It's not too rosy, but it's just a hint of rose where that it's hydrating and it's doing wonders to plump up those fine lines and keep your mature skin as healthy and natural as possible. So this right here is a go. I love this, and I will this is definitely my first time buying rose water, but I like it a lot. Okay, so this is a great purchase here. Also, I do a lot of shopping with Makeup Artist Choice. You will find their website to be very friendly to a shopper, and you can find a lot of products that we are going to get into in a minute as far as skin care is concerned. This is the mandelic acid toner, and this here comes in 8 ounces. And I have to tell you, this is probably I'm not sure if I spent under maybe $12 to $15. I can't remember exactly, but I will have it linked down below. Now, this mandelic acid toner is something that I use because it helps my oily skin, and it also helps to minimize my pores. I used to have very, very large pores, and as soon as I started using the mandelic acid toner, I noticed the shrinkage in my pores. So this is something that helps with the sebum that comes out, and it also helps close those pores, keep things tighter so things can appear much smoother, right? So this is a great purchase from Makeup Artist Choice, and this is something that I enjoy a lot in my skincare regimen. I definitely use this on my hormonal areas, which are my chin and underneath my chin. So you will enjoy this if you have breakouts and at the same time you're trying to balance mature skin, okay? And or even for teenagers who break out, this works great. I must say though, when it comes to the mandelic acid toner, you do have to gradually get into the toner. Let me say that correctly. You know how you purchase things and you want to use them over and over and every night and every day? No. With this one, use it at night, maybe every other night, to get your skin used to it, because it can, in the very beginning, be very drying. And then you're going to be trying to balance out hydration and get it together. So what you want to do is use this every other night, and then you can go to every night. After 2 weeks, your skin will get used to it, and then you will notice how it will level your skin out, and you will definitely be enjoying your skin. This is definitely a great in the summertime. So as far as in the fall is concerned, this may not be one of the best things to use, especially if you get very dry and you're oily at the same time during the fall months. So I definitely will be coming back on and discussing something more gentler for the fall for mature skin. But this is definitely a great purchase, and it will be down below to for you to be able to make your purchases. So if you like anything so far in this video, please give me a thumbs up, hit your notification bell, and I come out with videos. I try to once a week on Sundays, even though this day has changed so far. It is a Friday, and I'm putting it out a little early. Okay, so let's move on to another part of the video, and these are my hair vitamins, and these are by Curlsmith. They come in 60 gel tabs, and these are the natural way to go as far as hair growth. This is my 4th box. And you know, shrinkage is real when it comes to the natural hair, and you can see that I do have hair length, but because I'm natural, shrinkage is real. So I do have hair on my head, and this is my 2nd chop. And I have to say that with using these Curlsmith peels the last 4 months, I've definitely seen density. So my hair is much fuller, and at the same time, I am also retaining growth. And that's one of the things that I was having with my first chop. I was unable to retain any of my growth. My ends were very dry, my hair was extremely dry, and so everything was just breaking. So I went and re-chopped this last January, and now we're in August, and again, I started using these 4 months ago. I watched this channel called Mad Curls, and it's a mother and daughter duo, and they're product junkies, and they're great, and I love all the information that they give. And they are the first ladies who have ever talked about these Curlsmith vitamins. Okay, now let me give you as far as what this says. It says Curlsmith superfood for hair, high potency nutrition for all hair types, for thicker, fuller, longer looking hair. And what the ingredients are: keratin, Atlantic Wakame, Opti, MSM, Go-To Cola Herb, Poti Root, and Bladder Wrack Plant. Biotin, collagen, amla fruit, alpha lipoic acid, goji fruit, and Porphyra umbilicalis. Now, you know I've jacked up most of those ingredients, but definitely go ahead and look into your Curlsmith peels. These also can be picked up at Ulta Beauty, and you can also go on the Curlsmith website and get your purchase on with these vitamins. These are $29.99. This is the first time I've ever bought hair vitamins ever in life, but I find that they work. I find that I don't have those breakouts that I hear so many people, women, talk about because they're using a product with biotin. This is not one of them. This has been nothing but a great experience. My nails grow. I keep them short. My nails grow, my hair is growing, my toenails is growing. I mean, who wants long toenails? But it just goes to tell you that this is really doing its job. And of course, I hydrate, and I drink a lot of orange juice for my vitamin C intake. So with that vitamin C introduction, I want to go into my Garden of Life probiotics that I take for my vagina health. I've discussed these before on a different on my channel as far as my probiotics, and these are 16 strands, and this is as healthy as you can get for a probiotic. This is organic. You know, you're going to know what you're putting in your body, and that is what's important if you're trying to do supplements. Garden of Life is the way to go. This is a purchase from Amazon. This is a $30 purchase, but it was well worth it because I know what I'm putting in my body, and that is definitely a concern at such a mature age. And definitely just being a person, period, I want to make sure that I get the best I can, do the best I can for my body. Now, with these particular capsules, you get 30, and these support women's health, supports immune system and your digestive health, and gluten-free, dairy-free, and soy-free. They're digested very easily into the system, and they're easy to swallow. And that's, again, what I like about it. If you're someone who has trouble swallowing pills, you definitely won't have a problem with these particular gel tabs. Okay, so this again is for your gut and vagina health and your immune system health, and you would definitely love these probiotics. Okay, now let's move on to something that mature skin needs. I know women of color that aren't really into this form of routine, but this is something that I find that has definitely sloughed off a lot of dead skin without anything harsh on top, but something that definitely helps me keep a youthful skin, and I just want to pass it on to you. So in my journey starting in April, I started with a TCA 18% peel. And this right here, TCA, is something that is definitely not for a punk, okay? If you is a punk, you can't put this on your face, because this is going to burn ASAP, okay? So with that in mind, you may want to just go to an esthetician for this TCA. But what I do want to say, as far as my TCA experience, it is what, first of all, I did this TCA peel, and immediately when I put it on, it turned my skin completely white. It burned so bad. So I had to neutralize immediately with my baking soda and water. And then I had to go through with my neutralizer by Makeup Artist Choice. So this is something that you probably will have to go to your esthetician to get done, because you can actually burn your skin and set yourself back. But this is something that I use to get my peels started, to make sure that my serums are going into my skin, and that started to get that new skin going. I did this TCA probably twice, and then I found that it was just way too strong for my skin. So I ordered the TCX at Makeup Artist Choice, and this is a combination of peels. I can't remember all the ingredients. I'm not sure if it's Glycolic, Lactic, and TCA all in one. And I used the whole bottle, but I did find that it didn't do much for my maturing skin. So once I finished this bottle, I went on to this Glycolic Acid, which is 40% by Makeup Artist Choice. And this glycolic acid is something that helps with acne, and it also helps with fine lines. So I started using the glycolic acid 40%. As you can see, it's almost gone. And then with the glycolic acid, I went on to a lactic acid, and the lactic acid that I started with was the 55%. And lactic acid with the glycolic acid actually helped lighten, brighten, and it also helped with my acne. So I actually did the glycolic acid on my chin area, and for about 7 minutes, and then I rinsed, and I went through with the lactic acid for 3 minutes, and then I neutralized, and I was done. And I do everything about 14 days lapse time for my skin. So now I have moved on to the lactic acid at 65%, and I find that the lactic acid with the glycolic acid work together quite well. So what I do now is I will take my my lactic acid of this is my 65% lactic acid. I will take this with the glycolic acid where my breakouts are. So what I'll do is I will put the lactic acid all over, and then after I keep it on for 7 minutes, I will neutralize it and then go through with the glycolic acid on my chin area for my breakouts. And I will do this, I would say every 2 weeks. Now with the lactic acid, I have found myself doing lactic acid twice a week for the brightening of the skin without the glycolic. So I'll just switch up every now and then how I go about doing my lightening and brightening, and depending on my breakouts, how I handle my skin with my glycolic acid. So when you are doing a lactic peel, you definitely want to do a dual stem cell renewal to keep the skin fresh and keep it relevant. And when I have a really bad breakout, I will use the mandelic acid serum. I will put that directly onto my pimple, and I have to tell you, it will flatten a pimple overnight. You will see a difference in your skin. And every time I do a peel, I always go, after I neutralize the peel with my baking soda and water paste, I will rinse it, wash my skin gently with my CeraVe hydrating cleanser, and then I will go through with the post peel. And this post peel smells like tea tree oil. So it does have tea tree oil in it, and it does calm the face. It does calm your skin. So this is very important to purchase when you are purchasing any peels from Makeup Artist Choice. And then I will go through with my argan oil, and I will put the oil on my skin to definitely protect my skin from not getting dry. And of course, if I have to go out in 2 to 3 days, the day of, or 2 to 3 days after that, I will put a generous amount of my sunblock to protect the new skin that is coming through, so I can hold on to it. I don't want to go through all of this work and not be able to see a difference in the clarity of my skin. So these are the products that I use for my mature skin. And again, I steam my skin, and I also at night I put on this caffeine solution by it's not the cleanest product, by Ordinary. I put this under my eyes, I tap, and I wear the hell out of this at night. And I don't know if it's making a difference, but it damn sure makes me feel like it is. So this is my mature regimen that I use for healthy, glowy skin. I hope that you will find this information valuable to you or someone that you do know. And I hope that we will have more conversations like this. And also, I don't want to forget, this is really important, I don't use a washcloth. Everything I do, I definitely pat my face with paper towels. And I only use all white paper towels, so to be able to make sure that I don't get any bad bacteria back on my skin. And that is just what I do for my mature skin. And I hope that you find that this video has given you some value in knowing that you can have glowy, mature skin that you are proud of, that you are proud to look in the mirror, you are proud to put your makeup on if you're a makeup wearer. And if you're not a makeup wearer, this definitely is something that you will enjoy for your skin. I love my skin more and more every day, and it has definitely been through a lot, but it definitely has improved so much. You are talking to a woman that is acne prone, has mature skin and melasma, and I tell you, I have never felt better about my skin. So I hope that these products help. I hope that you'll look into your probiotics for your vagina health. I hope that if you are having hair density issues, or you're looking for something to help you with length, you will go to the Curlsmith website and go ahead and order you some vegan capsules. And again, it's always great to talk to you here at Yolanda's Place, and I hope to talk to you guys soon. So thank you again for coming to Yolanda's Place, and like and subscribe. Bye.